We're here, we're situated. I shouldn't blind everyone again. Okay, what happened last time? We just repelled a siege. Flashed with the MIB pin and you forgot the last year of your life? Aero, I'm so sorry. You had a delightful year, I'm sure. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabras. Even though not all of them deserve to be saved, may Amade forgive my words. It's 2008, don't worry, all is well. Repelled a siege. We must be so try and happy. Yes. Irabeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arende, sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. The Count did offer me his aid. He can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mendevian nobles, but Darin Arende has never been too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores, too. There was a hero of the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and a lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that has been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. And as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague at the Arende estate. Could you tell me more? I don't know all the details. It happened a while ago, back when I was a mercenary, and had nothing to do with Canabras. I only know that there was a grand feast in honor of Darin's birthday, and all his relatives were invited, along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from a mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young Count survived, because of his healing ability, I suppose. Darin does possess an unusually brilliant talent, even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired. Good night, bunny. Get lots of rest. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and Ayamede's servants especially. Well, thank you for telling me all this. My pleasure. I'm sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. Oh, the Tower of Estrad's been cleared of demons, by the way. Great. The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. They won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Great Garrison. Thank you for your service. I guess everything's ready for an attack on the Great Garrison. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. Are you sure? You better double check. We can't afford to lose this battle. It's scaring me. I think we're missing somebody. For instance, I know you can get a group of Neither's mongrels in here. We didn't find those. The only other lingering quest we've got is asking Yer about to start the attack on Great Garrison. I think we're fine. Hold on. I don't know why, Okay, well, he did almost die last time, I'm remembering. He's still got mage armor on as well. I thought we all got a full heal. No, I guess I just got out of that scrape, without a scratch on me. Because mage armor was also equipped. Speaking of mage armor. You have bracers of armor. And mage armor gives you how much? I want to hit really hard for some reason. Capacity, why? Mage armor gives +4. Okay, so this is fine.
War, dirt, dust, smoke, swill instead of food, these horrible tents instead of a normal bedroom. But then again, there are so many opportunities for fun.
I'm so glad Camillea's normal.
I'm gone.
I'm gonna lightly kick myself. If the prepared casters... I would like to formally apologize. Camellia is so very something indeed. I leveled up right at the end of last stream, and I completely forgot to prepare my prepared casters. And then I had them sleep, and they didn't prepare. Soothing mud. We're at the coal lightning level. We're at the animate dead level. I'll prepare Call Lightning, why not? Difficulty class 16. It was on screen and I was like, don't say anything about this. You're so close to saying it. We're all just sitting here staring at this thing. Like, who's gonna be the first to comment? Resist energy communal. Baked pit. Yeah. You'll be my pit mage. You're so stinking, Cloud. Just like Final Fantasy VII. Reese. I think Scorching Ray is just better than Acid Arrow until we get at least one more level. What's that look at? Just staring at hypnotism, not commenting on it. You can't play Wrath of the Righteous because it won't download. That's terrible. +1 luck bonus? Sure. No comment, you're so happy to be normal. We're all so normal. You want to play Shifter again and complain about the lack of pounce? I am so sorry, I'm not sure if Shifter is included by default in this game. However, I will say you can probably mod it in. It is? Never mind then. You played as a shifter when you first tried playing? I see, I see. Well, by that token, you can also mod in additional feats. Unless you're misremembering. You'll never understand people mocking others, even those they don't like. I don't understand why I enjoy it so much either. I simply do it and it brings me pleasure. Aaron's also such a guy. Shifter's a DLC class, I see. I do not DLC. I know there's... I remember I was playing a character wherein I could take multi-attack as a feat to get more natural attacks per round. And I don't know if that leads to pounds. You'll buy me the DLC. You do not have to buy me the DLC. I thought the DLC was all just extra storylines and stuff, so I didn't go for that. Anyway, it's time to attack now. You found out about Drovier Druid? You really like the flavor? What is that? Is it like a druid only... They've got a driving license? You don't want to experience healer stories? Well, I wouldn't mind. But I still haven't even played the first one through yet. I haven't? I haven't.
I'm always ready.
When I played through before, I think I played about 2/3 of this game. This was like my 40th playthrough. It might be my 40th character. The furthest one I got was also a Cavalier of the Paw. And I definitely got through like 2 major, I don't know, like 3 major acts of story. Is this like Baldur's Gate? No one finishes it? It might be. Gurviers view their allies and adventuring companions as a herd or pack to be protected and directed, with variations on that theme ranging from culture to culture. That's really sweet. Hope the ritual works. Oh yeah, they're gonna give me haste. You just want to talk about a stupid bit of the game, but no one else has experienced it in Baldur's Gate? I need to just sit down and start playing Baldur's Gate off stream. We just have haste now for the next hour and 30 minutes. When making a full attack, specifically, we get 1 extra attack. We have +1 bonus on attack rolls, +1 to dodge. It's incredible. I also got hasted. Perfect.
We do it my way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Follow if you dare.
We can see the trap, but not the panel to deactivate it. I thought the tieflings were supposed to be getting rid of traps.
It's time to act.
I'm going in solo. Well, nice try, everyone.
I am never wrong.
They get an animal companion, but also the ability to give all allies an animal aspect based on the totem. I see. I really like classes that get support
There's something here.
and action economy. By the way, I found the freaking control panel. It's over here.
I'm off.
No, actually, that control panel is for this trap. All the way over here. Okay. So your dog is your dog, but also your entire party is your dogs, and we're all a jolly dog pack. That's just how I see every relationship.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Hey, it's a scabbard of an heirloom sword. An unassuming but well-made scabbard. The name Tirabate is printed on leather and silver lettering. I thought this was somewhere else, and I was sad I didn't find it. It's a wonderful way of seeing things.
Can we retreat already?
I used to conceptualize a lot of things being like a dog riding a skateboard, which I always meant as...
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Clearly, I know how to operate this thing, but I don't really know how it's meant to be operated, or also I don't know how it's made or where it really came from. I still think about that sometimes. We've got friends.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Yeah, just get this guy. This poor gnome over here. Secret gnome.
Don't hold back.
That's fun.
Strike. I am your end.
Scrolls. Usually I was thinking about it less for devices and more like concepts. Like a non-polarizing example. I understand the result of the Monty Hall problem. I still don't get why. Oh, I can see everyone's alignment pips. That certainly can't be everyone's alignment pips. That's only my alignment pips. I'm the only one who shifts alignment in this game. Why would anyone else change? Completely forgot why I was checking in here. Right, the bow. I wasn't sure what bow he had. He's got a magic composite longbow. For some reason, I thought he was still on a normal composite longbow. Building was severely damaged with the Demon Lord Discari flung the wardstone against its wall. Yeah? Some of these classes are locked behind levels. A class that can only be multi-classed into is strange. I see what you mean. This was a thing with like D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder. They were called like prestige classes. And they were seen as like, I actually kind of like this in video games. In Dokapon Kingdom, the party RPG, there are certain classes you can only unlock after mastering different classes, and I kind of always thought of it like that. The door is locked by unusual or magical means. There's no lock to be seen, by the way. It's like your levels in Bard or whatever are actually training for you to research how to become a dragon disciple. Final Fantasy Tactics does this. Now, the problem is, I have heard varying things on how good the prestige classes in Pathfinder actually are. I've only ever made one build that used it, and it was mostly flavor. And I think they kind of found a better solution with the archetypes. So you can have a more specialized class that starts from level 1 instead. The character was a Dampier Selûnite, who was some kind of... No, it wasn't a Selûnite. That's a D&D god. It's a Rinray. And it was some kind of Rinray-based prestige class. You like archetypes? I think they came up with archetypes later.
You won't survive me.
I think it was definitely kind of an evolution of the concept.
Distract them for me.
Into the fray.
I should just have haste for every battle forever. I can't remember what the prestige class was, but I started as some cleric archetype. And then spec'd into Dawnflower or something or other. And the prestige class was effectively more specialized cleric, all about Rinray. An unfinished letter. My lady, Canabras is under siege by demons. They forced their way into the city and perpetrated a massacre, paying no heed to the wordstone. Durendalev is dead, the city's defenders perished, and our fortifications are falling one by one. Send reinforcements as soon as possible, or within days we'll be... Now, how do we know it's drenched in the writer's blood? Technically, it could be anybody's. You must have done some forensic work on that one. Could be anybody's. What if it's demon blood? What if the writer of the letter turned around and was actually incredible at fighting off a demon right there, and there just happens to be another human corpse nearby?
I'm going.
Friends have taken the brunt of the attack. We cannot let their sacrifice come to nothing. We have so many pits we can use, but I don't think we even have to. Haha, I did 1 damage to you.
Endure this. Did you see that?
I did see that, Lan. Well done. Evoker has taken a turn. Sharpshooter also taken a turn. So I will delay until after I get my turn. This game lets you play as Selene from Underworld, really? Conjuration is a fun spell school in this. I've got beef with what is it? Spill School Mastery Conjuration. Dampier Wear Touch Shifter, incredible.
You should have run.
Where's this Aberconda? I literally didn't see that guy. He was too camouflaged by the bright wardstone.
Time to share your treasures.
I would have absolutely attacked him instead. Oh, you came to me. Thank you. It's disgusting that you can't play as a kobold, though. That's fair. You should be able to play as a kobold and a goblin. Evoker is immune to slumber. Oh, yeah? Must have an intelligence score lower than 3. Be hit. The man is blind, I think. Is that what it does? As long as he doesn't have more hit dice than my wizard level, he's blind. He is blind. Literally no natural weapons. It's so limiting to only have one race to play as. They should at least add one more like a kobold. I feel you.
Make every strike count.
This will hurt.
There's no Isoki in the game at all, or rat folk. Staunton, there you are, my little pet. Don't come near me. Get back. No need to be so rude, my love. Let's leave this place so we can have some privacy. Can orcs take natural weapons? Or half-orcs? Half-orcs can get natural weapons in pen and paper. I think I took an alternate racial for it. Half-orcs can get it. I mean, natural attack specifically.
Can't hide from me.
We found a gold ring. Teethy. That's what my shaman had in our game. And I took it only because I was like, I think I gave up something else that I wasn't planning to use for it. And I was like, well, now I can hold a crossbow in 2 hands and threaten in melee.
Follow if you dare.
I gave up intimidation or something to be more threatening in melee.
You can handle them, right?
Oh, you're over here. No, well, Jiff, you got this.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, there's way more than just the one. I probably should have expected.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Excuse me. Go to sleep. Aha!
Surrender or else.
This one passed its save,
Too late for apology.
but it's not immune. I wonder if I used it on like an elf before. Shocked her teeth.
Don't hold back.
That's the terrifying man from the Muppets band, right? How dare you use Ray of Sickness on Ember? I'm gonna stand over here and have Nino punch this
Mind
cultist.
over muscle.
It actually worked.
No glory without risk.
And I did that so that I can full attack
Stab you or zap you? Why
with sneak attacks. That's true, but you always think about Psychotog.
You won't survive me.
I need to start playing 60 cards so I can make a Togs happen. No, this isn't on me. They need to make an Atog commander. I'm going to use one of my 3 lockpicks just to share this. What do you mean locked? Oh, did you try it before and it didn't work? But combat
Meditate on your mistakes.
happened at the same time?
Make you feel better.
Do we have anyone else worth giving it a shot? You got a +5. You got a +16. We do not. Land can do it with a 45% chance of success. I mean, right now,
And a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Land?
we're never going to get in there, so... Fair enough. Also banding,
I'm off.
but we all already knew that. They did on a playtest card.
This will be quick.
They printed Chatzuck on a playtest card. And he makes creature cards with banding cost less to cast. As well as whenever a creature in a band attacks, it gets +X, where X is the number of creatures in that band. I'm pretty sure. Bandatog, sacrifice an artifact, all creatures get banding. Yes. You like banding sliver? Me too. I would run banding. I would make a sliver deck. I love slivers. They're very special to me. They're super nostalgic. I haven't made one because that was also one of Sinzu's earliest decks, so I just let him have slivers. If they print banding slivers, I am running a deck with Sliver Overlord as the commander, specifically so I can sliver cycle or banding sliver and just terrorize the board with banding. Do what you want. Oh no, I know. I know I could just do slivers if I wanted to, but you're also having so much fun. All the sliver cards and deck. Sinzu, I can't. I am never touching your Sliver Queen.
You should have listened to reason.
distract them from me?
Oh, we uncovered a secret dretch. I bit it and tripped it. You put her in your mouth? Okay, I put your Sliver Queen in my mouth for like 1 second, but that's because I was investigating her. They're all your children and beloveds.
Endure this.
You have a binder where you're collecting sliver. You have 306. That's incredible. I remember my ponderously large deck that I made as a child. That was just every sliver I could find. Hero, you are a sliver queen. They are forever part of them. Thank you, Isa.
I think I did it.
Bas Reliefs depicts the feats of strength performed by Ayamade on her path to divine ascension. Even desecrated, it still radiates the holy aura of heaven. So that's ours now. Does this game punish you for not having a charisma class? I don't super know, to be honest. I don't recall ever failing any massive charisma checks and feeling bad about it. But I have always tended to have some charisma nearby. Sliver Queen's too expensive. You're more of a Sliver Legion. That's fair. I will say if you're using these guys... who is charismatic around here? Ember. Ember's charismatic. Zila has some. We got this. We shouldn't be surprised. Or I guess we've got the surprise round or something.
Treasures.
I never really got surprise rounds, to be honest. Baldur's Gate 3 really annoyed you that your companions cease to exist in dialogue except for to make a quirky comment. I believe when you make a charisma check in this game, when you make any kind of check, honestly, it uses the highest roll of your companions. You might want to double check me because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I also hated that in Baldur's Gate. I was like, can we switch to me? I would really like to say something here. And the game's like, no. Only Sliver commanders you have are actually First Sliver and Sliver Hive Lord, because they're modern legal. That makes sense. Sorry. I was pushing the ads away. So normally you can't charge in a surprise round like this, but... Oh wait, I guess you can. Never mind. I don't know anything about Pathfinder, actually.
Make every strike count.
Sun Tzu, if you can hear me. Are you messing with the lights in here? You're not? That's concerning.
Cover me, all right?
Because stuff is happening to the lights in here. That man is asleep now. Is it you doing that? I don't think so.
The light. Take you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
One light turned blue for a minute. And then it turned very bright white.
The mongrel did it.
He was going through one of your pre-programs. I don't think so. I worry about
treasure.
its health. Because I remember turning blue and flickering was a sign of failure in other ones.
A test of my abilities.
Sound the alarm? No. You're not going to be sounding anything. You know what? Yeah, you get a scorching ray too. Why not? Now she'll scream at him. He succeeded on his save though, so he's not dazed. It's actually fine though.
Strike.
Oh, there's more people. Hello.
You won't survive me.
Oh no. I can get up and stab this cleric.
Or zap you. Why not both?
Jeez. They're actually terrifying. Rogues, I mean. I feel like they're both pretty handled. I'm worried they're actually going to call for alarm, but I don't think they can. I'll give you a divine zap. I got you with a Pathfinder cantrip. Not even any sneak attack on it. Every time Lance says something, it reminds you of the contrast. The contrast. Like, is there a lore reason why Winduog talks like that? There might be a lore reason. Do you mean like with her slow, drawly, hissy voice? So, I don't think they ever talk about it. But she
My kind of work.
does have a less humanoid head than Lan does. Even though you might think... I mean, Lan probably just talks out one side of his mouth, probably. Non-derogatory.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Gloves for me? They're gloves for me. Ninyo identified my heavy paws. Also, spoilers for things that have already happened this playthrough. We found out she went through a demonic ritual where she had to consume ASMR flesh. Still not sure where they're getting all of those. So it could be evil dialect. These knee pads let their wearer deal additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage on critical hits made with natural weapons. I get knee pads. The human body is a real treasure trove of invaluable ingredients. It is an alchemical laboratory all by itself, so to speak, ready for further research. Allow me to demonstrate some on the impressive effects on you. Allow me to demonstrate some of the more impressive effects on you. There we go. I did not expect the game to give me this much time to read it. I was like, I can check one more room before I go to ads. I can just run right in there. I can just run right in there and get him. Whenever you press her portrait, she keeps saying, "Only you deserve my obedience." And "I crave your commands." Like, okay, we just met though. Okay. I can actually explain this. She's actually kind of a dog. And I mean this completely non-derogatorily. Of course I do. If you show her enough strength, she just rolls over. So the implication is if she's in your party, your impression was good.
You should have run.
We did bite him. We just didn't get the trip. Very sad. I would be actually so upset with someone playing like this in tabletop. Just like, oh, well, I've got enough speed to just run into the center of a room. Strength is the key to getting Allie to listen. I'm sorry. It's already too late for you.
Endure this.
Windu Dog, exactly. But yes, I'm actually the same way. If I think someone is actually going to be just a little bit dominant, I will take them up on that. What does this actually do? One additional enemy per 3 caster levels. Okay, so it can hit multiple targets, just not yet. We can actually Burning Hands. Cincy, you have to stop saying this. You're a dominant bottom, it's true. Why does no one believe you? Okay, I do believe you. It just turns out that I am the more dominant bottom, and also, I don't have a lot of options, so I gotta maintain what I got, you know? They just, like, walked over to me.
Distract them from me. Hunt.
Well done, Wolchif. I don't know why I think it's so funny whenever Wolchif gets hit. He doesn't deserve it. He's a scrappy one, thank you. I am. You are enjoying being more submissive for a change? Really? That's a change?
You're irrelevant.
You poor thing.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
You were talking about Dorothy, but me too. I'm Scrappy. Thank you for noticing.
This will hurt.
I missed with both bites.
Make every strike count.
He's got that blur. Can't spell brat without rat. It's true, unfortunately. Oh, it's much larger than I thought. Ow. I evaded your blinding bomb and also bit you for doing it. I think I'd rather go after Sela here. Yeah, specifically for that reason. You're all super cute. You're cute. I didn't realize I got close enough. You're immune to magic missile, sir.
Into the fray.
We'll take this guy out.
Treasures.
Don't hold back.
We got him.
Strike!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Incredible. Quietly changes over to sword. I'll hit you with my wizard. I'm sorry the ads have started.
No glory.
I thought I was gonna just make it. We will actually pause here. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. I'm saving because we had a break. There's a hidden door over there. The tiefling just told me. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Aero. Welcome back, Cassidy. We got scrolls. Stop gopping. I would never gop. Isa, I love you too. Get lots of rest in your seat. We found a belt of incredible dexterity. Can I resist just putting this on me, the dog? That's what the guard said. I see. Thank you for immortalizing that. Now, obviously, I can put this on land, and it would greatly increase his dexterity, his ability to hit, his ability to resist getting hit. I could put it on Woljif and also increase his accuracy both with spells and daggers, and his damage with daggers. Or I could put it on me. I'm gonna put it on Woljif because I have to be responsible and share. Why is the elf guy here? I thought you were hanging out with the cool spider lady. The spider lady showed up and tried to get us to eat human flesh, and I said no. She was like, hey, you should all eat this. I'll follow you, but only because you're strong. And Lane was like, this is incredibly messed up. This is why you don't invite me to your parties. That's fair. You don't want me to embarrass you. When the ASMR comes out, tummy open. You don't want me going like, what are you doing? Have you considered the moral implications? Judging by the ingredients and devices, the alchemists of this laboratory were working on a very dangerous poison. Fortunately, they never got the chance to finish their experiments. Yeah, we only talking about Spider Lady. Aw. I do really like the Spider Lady. At least,
This is my kind of work.
in some ways.
I must. I'm gone.
The very large door handle.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I ping? Oh my, I pinged so much. Whenever I see Rusty Horseshoe, I think of the scary story from My Little Pony. The line, "Where's my rusty horseshoe?" is forever seared into my brain. What? We haven't got there yet. We need to watch more My Little Pony. My goodness. I know not all of us can, like, do activities where we multi-watch and do other things, but we could just put My Little Pony on the TV and just have that going. Praise Ayamade. Thank you for gracing your faithful servants with this visitation. My lady, I love you. I love you like nothing and no one else. Several knights reverently kneel before the succubus, who is wearing nothing but a smirk. With a melodramatic flair, the demon sweeps a clawed hand over the heads of the knights and gives a mock blessing. And I love you, my children. All of you together, and each one separately. Goddess, I must confess a shameful sin. My thoughts about you, they are impure. Forgive me for my blasphemous words and base thoughts, but I can't help it. You're the most desirable of all women. No other goddess comes close to your beauty. Next to you, Seren Ray is a dull lamp, and Shaylin, dust beneath your feet. Will you forgive me for loving you, and not only in the way a true believer should love his deity? You heard a song the other day that sampled the Flim Flam Brothers, and you were in shock? Was it not in a location that you would consider that? Gale as a monologue? Extremely true. Did she just say her thoughts were based? No, they said they had base thoughts. I forgive you, my knight. I forgive you and I accept your love. But I see that you cannot forgive yourself. Your flesh craves punishment. So punish yourself. wash away your sin with blood and earn my love, the divine and the carnal. Your thoughts are pretty based. Your thoughts are so based. Your thoughts are pure. I believe that, but they are also based. With trembling hands, the knight brings his blade to his face. These eyes which dared gaze upon you with lustful intent, take them, my goddess. The knight cuts them out with a muffled moan and holds them to the succubus. Can't believe you're talking about this while this is going on. I accept your gift. The succubus gently takes the eyes and trails them over her stomach and breasts, decorating her skin with scarlet patterns. Then she brings them to her mouth. And where'd she get the relish from? Now, my knights, I want you to lick every... Wait, who's this? Blasphemers, come to disturb our sacrament? The succubus points at you, and the knights who still have eyes obediently turn in your direction. Sela's face turns gray, and she grips her weapon tighter. Sacrilege! She's making a mockery of what is most noble and good in us. She's evil, but she made them think she's good and kind, that they must protect her. But that's just what the real gods... Sela's like, be quiet, please, stop talking. Ember claps a burned hand over her mouth. Is this some kind of holy sacrament for you, beast? Playing with other people's minds, mocking their faith? Come a little closer, I'll give you a blessing you won't forget. We can use Dispel Magic? I didn't know about this option. Snap out of it, you've been bewitched. Oh, this guy is doing it. The blind knight recoils in horror. He opens and closes his mouth, lost for words, and brings his fingers up to his empty eye sockets. What? What did you do to me? Give them back. My faithful children, annihilate the heretics. The succubus meets your gaze, her bloodstained lips stretching into a sweet smile. Are you really going to raise your weapon against me? I am Iamade, after all. Hey, don't listen to her. Don't give in. Remember how you scared the crap out of that demon in the shield maze? This beast is nothing compared to that one. For a brief moment, the demon's wanton features transform into the goddess's radiant visage, but the illusion immediately dissipates. The succubus's spell didn't work. Scowling, she enters the fray. Well. I can use one extra attack. I need to use that more, honestly.
You won't survive me.
Jeez. Well, Jeff, why is this always happening to you?
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Jeez. And they keep attacking Woljif too because he's the closest one. Well. We can't dispel it, so... How's your will save? Pretty terrible, obviously.
You should have run.
No, I got stopped.
Hurts.
I still managed to get like one attack in there.
Endure this!
It's all your fault.
So rude. He just shot down Woljif just because he was a little bit closer. I forgot this man was also hostile.
Into the fray.
It's all your fault.
Okay, look, you're literally just killing him. Stop it. He'll be fine. He's unconscious. He's not hurting nobody.
You should have listened to reason. Strike!
He is still considered hostile and combat is still going.
It's all your fault.
Ember. Yeah, sorry, Woljif.
It's all your fault.
I thought I had something that allowed an immediate save, but I guess I was just looking at it, or that might be on Darren. Like protection from alignment. He's fine.
Yes.
No reason to pause.
There's always reason to pause. A sermon extract. Woljif is bleeding. Yeah. He got dominated and everyone beat him up. Hello, Anguished. How are you doing? The scepter and orb are the hollow symbols of idle monarchs who lead lives of leisure far removed from the world wound, while their people slumber peacefully under our protection. The shield and sword, these are the symbols of our queen, Galfrey, the inheritor keeper. With the shield of her righteousness, she guards all her subjects, as well as all the peoples of Galarion who cower in fear at her back. With the sword of her fury, she will strike down the faithless. And by golly, we have intractable statues. And also a prayer scroll. O Lady of Valor Iomade, benevolent to the innocent, ruthless to the malign, with humble hearts we raise up this prayer to thee this day. Preserve our sovereign, the righteous Galfrey, from all harm, so she may lead us to victory over the spirits of devilry and wickedness. May thy holy angels abide with us. The hand of the inheritor, who makes thy will known, and the silver twins, Lariel and Targona, who led us into battle and healed our wounds, and others of thy servants and our intercessors. And take into thy host of righteous souls gathered at thy throne, the martyrs Zacharias of Canabras and Yaniel of Dresden, who died for all our sakes. We trust in thee this day, we dedicate our works, words, and thoughts to thee. May thy name live on in eternal glory. I wish I could have that open while looking at this. This is embarrassing, but I already lost it. It's such an ornate book. In one of these. Fair scroll. There it is. I just had to look slightly down. Iomade first. And then Galfrey. We know Targona. We know the Silver Twins. Summon Extract. I'll be honest, I've done this many times, and I think every single time I have slightly brute forced it. You look inheritish. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have Nenyo do it because she doesn't freak out when she tries to interact with anything. And then Galfrey would be this one. And then that one's actually Iomade, and then this one is Galfrey. There we go. The Hand of the Inheritor, who makes thy will known. The Silver Twins, Lariel and Targona. Hand of the Inheritor. Lariel. Targona. And Zacharias. Excuse? We did it. Hooray. I think. I don't think we did it.
We do it my way.
We will win this war.
And then there's only one left, right? The Martyrs of Zacharias of Canabras and Yaniel Dresden. But there's only one more statue. You finished work now? Have a nice work, Banana. I'll see you later. Does the exact same thing again, as if it would lead to a different result this time. Oh, hey, you can actually also look at these. Hello, Noxie. It gives you more details. Men in robes holding a staff. A woman in armor holding a sword and shield.
Lead on.
And a woman in armor holding a sword.
It is no trouble.
Well, we know that is wrong, so we won't do that.
Follow if you dare.
Now we're just gonna come back to this.
What a discovery.
Just in case we find any extra information later.
Something wrong?
I need you to be extra sneaky.
Watch and learn.
You could just carefully direct everyone up over here. You know what?
My skills are absolute.
We can do that with at least my character. If you need me, I'll be just outside.
Ask nicely. My tail is twitching. Must be a
Their life ends here.
I was not even trying to kill you. I was just trying to get to the trap.
You should have run.
Night-night, Cassidy. Get lots of rest. Anyway,
My tail is restless.
it so is. I love that about you.
Time to work.
Book.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Oh. Is there anyone I can reach? There is not. Can we just, like, put you to sleep? We can, actually. Incredible.
Make every strike count.
I should have double checked where everyone was. I did not have to put him right in the doorway when there's a bunch of people ready to come through.
This will hurt.
I'll protect Lan. Can I charge that guy? No, not quite. I can just walk over here and stab this guy.
Take you!
I even made this guy afraid. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. think you're close enough for me to get sneak attacks on you.
Stab you or zap you? Why not
Can't find a path.
distract them from me?
That's a tough game for this to happen in.
Treasures.
We're crowding the doorway too much. Woljif just couldn't quite do it. Saving throw succeeded. That is fine.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Champion rogue. This poor man. He can't even move out. That's the problem.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Don't hold back.
The inheritor. Guide my way.
Anyway. We touched a book. Want my beads and my skin?
Pretty good, aren't I?
We found a magic dagger. It's very shiny. It's a +1 cold iron dagger, and when it confirms a critical hit, the target becomes blind for 1 round. You're currently wielding Finian, who is a +1 cold iron ghost touch. And the claw of Jitska, which is a +1 flaming longsword, but you don't get your dex to damage, but you do get 1d6. I would certainly rather just a static 6, I suppose. Now that we're not competing on the magic front. Just a masterwork rapier laying on the ground. A tankard of free spirit. This dwarven tankard allows its owner to summon Azatas under a haste spell effect once per day. The owner can summon a single Leyland Azata at 9th level. At 9th level, it summons 1 Leyland Azata and 2 advanced Bralani Azatas. And at 11th level, it summons 1 Leyland Azata, 2 advanced Bralani Azatas, and a Gale Azata. If the owner is on the Azata mythic path, we don't know what that is yet. No, wait, no. Dialogue options have mentioned it. The summoned Azatas are additionally affected by the heroism spell. As it happens, we're not on that mythic path, but we will be. Short sword. Malady. Whenever this +1 cold iron short sword lands a hit on an enemy, the target must pass a fortitude saving throw or become sickened. It's a DC 12 saving throw. No one can deny that's a magic sword. I mean, it's also every time it hits, I suppose. Biography extract. She chanced to fight in the same ranks as the angelic host. The radiant Lariel fought alongside her, and his sword, wrought not from metal, but as though from light itself, struck down the demons like a sunbeam banishing shadows. One of the monsters felled the warrior with a wicked blade, but the light-bringing Targona, setting aside her formidable hammer, closed the warrior's wounds with a gentle touch.
A success worthy of praise.
This is all the remains of some demon killed on the spot by a powerful flame. It looks like a trap set to protect the garrison, and it might still be active. Noted, noted. Certainly something about the book. I'm sorry. As I was mousing over here, I started hearing fighting happening. I'm pretty sure this is nothing. We've all been correct up to this point. Sorry, let me select an individual. I see. Holding a sword and shield. Well, that's the... Okay, let me try the other way. For some reason, I thought the first time I did that, the first light came off. So, Hand of the Inheritor. Laniel, Targona. And then Zacharias. Nope. Figured it out once. I do remember brute forcing it though.
I'm gone.
Oh well. Would like to go to the second floor, please. You remember this? This is when we were storming the Great Garrison the first time. Actually, this is also literally what we saw this time. For fools, we went up the same staircase. I was like, well, we didn't find this until the end, so... I'm checking the book again. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be obsessed with this. It goes Ayamade. Galfrey. Hand of the Inheritor. Lariel Targona. And then Zacharias and Yaniel. Okay, you know what? I figured out what it is. Ayamede's not here.
Don't mind me.
It starts with Galfrey, and then it makes sense. Zacharias and... I'm such a fool, I forgot her name. I keep confusing her with the angel. Regardless. It took a minute, but we sorted it out. I was like, yeah, I know what Iomade looks like from outside knowledge. And this could kind of sort of be her. I don't think she's got angel wings or something. We found a flail of light burst. When it confirms a critical hit, it deals an additional 1d6 positive energy damage. That doesn't sound very helpful most of the time. Barding. The lightened harness. +1 leather barding increases an animal companion's base speed by 10 feet and grants it 1 additional attack of opportunity. Incredible. It was all for me. The agile fists. If the wearer has the weapon finesse feat, this amulet allows her to apply her dexterity modifier to damage rolls with all unarmed and natural weapon attacks. That's criminal. I don't have weapon finesse because why would I? It's fine. It's pretty nice though, regardless. I'm gonna double check. I might actually have weapon finesse. A cold iron falchion. Balls. I'm a good girl, actually. I do not have weapon finesse. I just naturally add dex to my bite. I'm gonna try it. It might be unwritten. We do 1d6 plus 3. 1d6 plus 3. Weapon finesse. Weapon finesseless. It's so sad. We'll keep it just in case we ever get weapon finesse. Hey, we still get the lightened harness, though. We look so fancy now. Extremely worth coming back and solving a pretty direct puzzle. Look at how majestic we look with our rider on our back. Are you the thing making all that racket? The divine power of heaven seems to radiate from the painting. That might be the reason why it remained hidden from the demons. Oh. Hidden from the demons' eyes and avoided desecration. It's the hand of the inheritor. Maybe we shouldn't have opened that.
One with the shadows.
We're one with the shadows. We're so sneaky.
This will be quick.
Ember's been spotted.
You won't survive me.
I'm gonna delay until after my turn. I can run up and do this.
Strike.
Can I unhide? I can. And then I still can't make it. But I can charge you. Nenyo can be there too, I guess.
You won't stop us.
Endure this.
The element of surprise. They never got an attack.
I was never good at stealth,
I do what I must.
but I'll try.
A new batch of living hearts for my rituals is finally here. Very good. My Lord Descare, I offer this sacrifice to you. Oh, hello. For Prelate Harlan.
A test of my abilities.
They got teleported in. The Inquisitors. Please. We failed to overcome the spell resistance. You know what? We're actually going to use Nenyo this fight. It's pit time.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
Incredible. They're all terrified, actually. I need to consider if I still want a hole. Hit over here. Just under the table. Imagine making it under the table so you can like fight on top of the table. There's no way this would work in tabletop. It would be like, okay, so it's missing all of the legs. If the table's large enough, actually, it would work. There'd be no reason why it wouldn't. So no one's actually fighting here, except for these two and this guy. I think I can come over here and safely attack this guy. Never mind. I'm in the hole. Ninyo, I need you to cancel the hole. I wasn't clear where the border of it was, and I got a little too close. I approached the hole too thoughtlessly. Ninyo deals 7 damage to Allison. Ninyo, you gotta cancel the hole. Say anything about me in particular? Sorry, I was just thinking about this because I was looking at my name taking damage in the log. Does it say anything about me that I can't really project myself onto most characters in a game like this, even ones I built from the ground up myself? They gotta be like an OC type character in the world and everything. But I can do it with a dog just fine.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You being the dog makes perfect sense. Exactly.
No glory without risk.
Okay, we're going to dismiss the spell. My movement speed is so terrible. I know I spent my move action to get up. Oh, hey, well, yeah, but I'm under the haste effect still.
You should have run.
You'd be worried if you felt closer to the halfling, gnome, or goblin on your back. It's a halfling this time. Can I just prevent Jeslyn from getting up here? He's immune to slumber.
Surrender or else.
Pourquoi? She's an elf. She's half elf. I needed to get your DNA test before I attempt that. It's a portable treat dispenser is what it is.
Distract them from me. Just die already.
You didn't relate to any character in any piece of media until you were like 23-ish, really? Did anything in particular happen at 23? You don't have to say. What about TV crushes?
You won't survive me.
Sorry, I thought I could have shot from there. I guess not.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Jeez. You found out that genderless characters are basically agender? That makes sense. There's far too few of those.
This will hurt.
And when you started noticing them, you couldn't stop. That's honestly really fair. I think I know of one character in popular media who is any type of non-binary and also isn't some kind of not human creature. Which, no shade towards non-human creatures. But still. We had like Nico Eris and one character in Owl House as far as popular media goes, and a single planeswalker in MTG is pushing it. A befouled key. It's been eroded by drops of acid and befouled with scraps of human skin. All the gem characters in Steven Universe are feminine, agender apparently, but that doesn't really come up in the show. I just remember reading that at some point. A dark glowing scythe. A +2 scythe lands a hit on a criminal, or lands a hit on the enemy. It deals an additional 1d3 negative energy damage. I thought I was reading critical hit at some point because half of these only trigger on critical. They must pass a reflex saving throw, DC 15, or suffer an additional 1 negative energy damage each round for 1d4 rounds. It is a +2 scythe. It is a martial weapon. I could use this. Natural armor +2. Cloak of resistance. There, you need the resistance buff. You're too easily dominated. You're gonna have the natural armor too. You poor thing. I mean, I could take the glaive back and give you the dark glowing scythe. It doesn't even do as much damage though. I really like the fear effect. Trying to think of anything. You can't really think of any TV crushes you've had. It was very rare IRL as well. It was really weird for me, IRL. I'm gonna take the risk on this, by the way. I'm saving, but I'm not gonna load. Also, we're about to hit an ad.
This is my kind of work.
I've only ever really started thinking about people like that when they've shown interest in me first, which is apparently not an uncommon thing. It took you until your 20s to realize you were ace. Hey, it didn't. Hey, it took me until this year, a few months ago, to realize I was ace. So you're doing better than me. I literally needed someone to spell it out for me.
Together we stand.
It turns out I didn't know what it was exactly. And as soon as they gave me a better understanding of it, I was like, I met one ace person. And I was like, well, golly, your experience lines up so much with mine. It's so funny that I'm not asexual. And they were like, I want you to consider your position on that very carefully. Okay, I will actually take a little break. I didn't want to. I was talking about that. I might as well play through. I'm gonna play through. I'm gonna try not to do anything exciting. Just like always. I got a heavy pick. The party suffers from medium encumbrance. It's a +1 heavy pick, and when it confirms a critical hit, the enemy becomes fatigued for 1d3 rounds. And a biography extract. Wait, no, this is actually the same thing. We already read that. I was like, oh, but people who are behind an ad aren't going to know what kind of pick I got. They're not going to know what the biography extract was. It was the same as the last biography extract. Well, it's like I was laboring under the misconception that only that being ace meant being sex repulsed to some degree, or at least having no interest, which POS and all. That didn't entirely line up. A chronicle extract. Or that the herald of the goddess herself, the hand of the inheritor, appeared to him in a dream, and showed the way with his staff, and with his snow-white finger drew the word chosen, written thus on his forehead. The collegium was unanimous. The man before them was either a lunatic or a liar, but in either case, a blasphemer. The guise in which the hand of the inheritor appears is well known. Skin dark of hue and armed not with a staff, but with a shield and sword, as befits one of the goddess's servants. What is more, angels are typically literate, and surely would use a nobler substance than tar for writing on the forehead of the true chosen one. Oh, chosen. Not chosen. I didn't even catch it. I'm so used to auto-correcting people's text. The impostor was sentenced to 100 lashes in exile, but Prelate Harlund Shapuk insisted on a public burning. Terrifying. Welcome back from anyone who was affected by advertisements. We have done nothing, I assure you. Hey, who dragged all these barrels in here? Stop, you can't come in here. I was ordered to rig everything in here. Ah, fine trick. Keep it up and I might invite you to join our club. Don't worry, that guy will never become relevant. Not in this playthrough. Warhammer. We've identified the Collapse, a +1 cold iron warhammer, which, when it confirms a critical hit, all enemies in a 15-foot area must pass a fortitude save, DC 16, or become prone. Actually kind of cool. I remembered we suffer from medium encumbrance, so we might want to drop some things that we've got no reason to hold on to. We are just barely light encumbrance. Sacred image depicts a man dressed in a robe and holding a wand. The inscription reads, Zacharias of Canopus, the holy martyr. Oh, so you can solve the puzzle. We've opened shortcut. The one where you have to be able to identify Zacharias and the hand of the inheritor.
Won't let you hurt my friends.
Oh, that's right. The hand of the inheritor is also what the chronicle letter was for. In case you didn't go into the Tower of Estrid or you don't remember. So rude. You shouldn't be able to just stab Ember like that.
This.
Oh, we actually did hit the Babao with Ray of Frost. And it was a sneak attack, but we dealt 0 damage because we didn't overcome spell resistance. But we still applied Woljif's Bewildering Injury, giving him a -2 to AC. I don't know how rules accurate that is, but I'll take it.
Ouch!
Stop hitting Ember like that. It's so messed up.
The light. Take you.
Don't hold back.
This poor Babao, terrified and on the floor. He's not asleep, though.
You're irrelevant.
He did a critical hit. 1 damage.
Time to share your treasures.
Make every strike count.
He didn't even get a chance to try to stand up. Very sad. Actually, Ember, you've got the healing. Yeah, healing. The healing hex. Just slap that on yourself. Thank you.
I'll take care of it.
Uwu blinds your archer. Attempts to blind your archer, actually doesn't. Never mind. Whatever that thing is can take a nap. I can just barely not reach that guy. Yeah, go ahead and just take this guy out.
Mind over muscle. Strike.
In case you're wondering why I keep having Nenyo just walk up and hit things with a stick,
Into the fray!
it's because I would otherwise have her do nothing.
Too late for apologies.
This is a very special circumstance where she gets to hit twice with a stick sometimes. And gets additional bonuses to hit. Oh, I forgot that thing was still alive.
Cover me, all right?
You won't survive me. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Should I be using her spells more? Almost certainly, yes. I'm not doing it because I think she's actually going to do very well with the stick.
A failure is just a step to a success.
Is a tattoo or a tattered, blood-splattered drawing? What a shame.
This is my kind of work.
The first floor. We'll go to the first floor. Oh. We could have just come up this way instead. I haven't opened this door yet.
So
Hello?
many plans and hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
He's probably not important. Which gives me the creeps. That was the great Arielu Vorlish herself. Where did she go? Can we follow her? I need to ask just 23 questions. He's so cute. We made it. This page depicts a woman in full armor holding a sword aloft towards the sky. The inscription reads Yaniel of Dresden, the holy martyr. This is also to help me figure out that puzzle in the other room. I think I mess it up the same way every time, thinking that I'm also supposed to pick Ayamade out of the crowd as well.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I'm gone. There's something here.
Just standing on the trap, nothing's happening. Hello?
They will break against our resolve.
Transformed Crusader? Oh, I see. I was about to say they look normal to me, and then I looked at their face.
Endure this.
I can see the bard. Oh, hi, Minotaur. You'll trigger the trap too, right? Slumber the bard. It actually worked. Again, incredible. We'll blind the Minotaur. A critical hit, and we overcame the spell resistance. Minotaur is, in fact, blind. See, I was thinking if I'm willing to have Nenyo do a thing with like a chance to success to apply a debuff, why am I having Nenyo just wander around and whack things with a stick or do like 2 damage when she can blind people?
Stabby or zappy? Why not both?
They do not trigger the trap as well. It's an intelligent trap, you see. They know exactly where the pressure plate or the tripwire is to be able to avoid it.
You should have run.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Make every strike count.
Incredible. Okay, he passed his save on sleep. That's fair. And they passed the save on color spray.
Tactical retreat.
You'll be fine. You're A-okay. Don't even worry about it.
Distract them from me.
This will hurt.
We knocked him over. And also dealt most of his HP and damage. Okay, we do not want to lose Woljif. He's on death's door over here. Which is to say, if he dies again, he'll actually die. That's not... I hit the wrong one. We'll give you a little buffer. Hello, Sybil. How are you doing?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, incredible. That's good to hear. Oh, Minotaur tried to stand up and died. I was like, oh, what are we still fighting? Right, the Bard. The Bard is still asleep on the floor over there.
I'll hit you.
Will you? You did in fact hit him. You hit him just enough to wake him up. Hi.
You should have listened to reason.
It was all part of my plan to fireball the Bard. Why can I not cast a spell? Did I get silenced or something? No? Unavailable. Okay. Fireball. I still need to try the other fireball. I think I would like it. What's the one that tastes like licorice? It's getting pretty late. Good night, Aero.
Don't hold back.
Absinthe? Does that taste like licorice? I've heard...
I don't steal. I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings.
I thought that
around
one's
the
just
world.
extra strong.
Starting with me.
Yes? Oh, okay.
This is my kind of work.
It's nasty. I don't know. People say that about licorice, too. You like absinthe, but anyway. Good night, Aero.
I will help where I can. Rely on me.
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
We'll pass some healing around.
We do it my way.
I found some money. I found a spoon. Definitely the coolest looking alcohol, bright green with that white swirl in it from the sugar. You're making it just sound better.
Follow if you dare.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
I found a potion in that trap, Ember. I should have waited for people to catch up. Try it. It's gotten better. It hardly ever causes blindness nowadays. Okay, so this is what I heard. I've only heard it mentioned with some kind of like, oh no, that's some seriously dangerous stuff connotations. You have to wake up for a second for this. Are you about to tell us about... Give us the actual lowdown on absinthe? It's been tame for a pretty long time now. Oh, is it because of... Did it actually have licorice in it? Like store brand moonshine? I really thought that would set the other guy on fire a little bit. No, he's where his feet are. I keep forgetting that. When people fall over, their hitbox tends to be where their feet are.
You won't survive me.
I mean... I kind of have to just hold. Sometimes you gotta just... No, unfortunately this deals negative damage. Your uncle used to say, if you can still see, then you aren't drinking real absinthe.
Strike!
Okay, here it is. During a period of history, grape harvests were really bad for several years in a row. It was the only time in history that the wine industry in Europe was seriously threatened by the rising absinthe industry. The wine industry employed a series of disinformation campaigns to sabotage absinthe producers. For instance, by hiring quack doctors to invent made-up scientific studies about how absinthe is awful, makes you go mad, makes you dangerous, makes you blind, gives you absinthism. It's been widely discredited and is a very well documented disinformation campaign based on nothing of substance. This would be like if Coca-Cola started running ads that said Pepsi leads to hair loss. I was curious because they say it makes you go blind, but I just assume that's because it had super high alcohol content. But if it's just alcohol in moderation doesn't do that. Absenteeism?
Time to share your treasures.
You won't stop us.
Endure this!
Oh, he's coming.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the pat, Siona. I'll stand over here because this is the only safe path.
You should have run.
Oh, thank goodness. I came over here so confidently because I was so sure I'd be able to kill him or at least knock him over. Alright, alright, alright. I will dismiss the grease. I was about to say, I think in tabletop you can't actually dismiss things like grease. And then I saw nothing happening on screen and I thought this was the same. No, no, no. This lets you dismiss any spell. Thank goodness. Everyone delay till after Ninyo. Ninyo, open the hole. He's still alive? Banana, hello! Sorry, I didn't realize that was overtime. High alcoholic content is not likely to make you go blind on its own. The alcohol that makes you blind contains methanol, which is a byproduct of poor distillation techniques, such as jacking. Which is why Applejack is called that. I see. Oh, wait, are you not supposed to drink Applejack? You're clean it and wet from water? No. This does mean that jacking causes blindness, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, there's so many, actually. Maybe I should have thought this through.
Make every strike count.
Nah, we're fine. We're so fine, actually. Commercially sold Applejack no longer uses the traditional freeze jacking method, so Applejack is safe these days. That's so disappointing. I just wanted to try jacked apples. We can apply new wet. Aw. Jacks your apples. Thank you. Good, good night, Arrow.
Did I fail?
You did fail, Ember.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Arrow.
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me! Drink my blood, devour my soul! Just get on with it. Let me die at last.
Yeah. I'm sorry when you DM'd me last night. It took me a minute to answer. I was a little bit preoccupied. Have you yet thought of a TOS friendly way to talk about your experiences, Banana? You were the night before, I see. Anyway, Staunton lies on the floor, wounded and glaring at Minago with loathing as she leans over him, struggling to speak through his cut lips. The dwarf rasps what he rasped.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you.
Ilolatu caresses his
I brought
face.
you away from the battle to save you. My love, you don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I have always loved you.
You lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. You're the reason why everyone despises me!
When you say "dwanna," do you mean wanna or don't wanna? Say it for you. I definitely can't.
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends. It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights.
You wanna?
No. It was all
That was a normal typo.
the Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course, you and your principles. But look what's become of you.
What a way to phrase that. You know, you don't have to be TOS friendly in DMs. You know stuff about things too. You do.
They talk about love, but they are really talking about a terrible disaster. Like an earthquake, or a hurricane, or a shipwreck.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomade. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
What are you hoping for, Demon? Staunton is loyal to the Crusader cause. He won't succumb to your lies.
There's no bigger lie in all of Galarian than your beloved Crusades. A century-old delusion encouraged by your disgraced queen. The only thing that is true is my love for you, my darling.
Staunton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilatu with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
Get back!
Grasping his weapon, Staunton slashes at Minago's eyeless face and, with surprising agility for one of his stature, flees up the stairs.
Curses! Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
Anyway. No, we actually explored everything. We get to continue this way. You're down to talk to her. He's just standing there menacingly.
I do what I must.
Do you want the story of the Fifth Crusade to go differently? Grab a copy of the original Adventure Path for the tabletop role-playing game. Invite your friends and play it your own unique way.
I'm gone.
Hello?
I will fight.
Fine, I'll stand over here.
You've crossed the wrong month.
Incredible, that was 38 damage on a single arrow. This is Dreadnought, by the way. He's got a name. I was really hoping that was going to knock him over. We did bite him. We did 2 whole damage, but we didn't get the trip. We weren't close enough. I clicked it anyway.
Cover me, all right?
Snowball. Incredible. We got blocker. I do. I take that 3 times weekly now. Whenever this +1 Cold Iron Great Axe lands a hit on an enemy, that enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw, DC 10, or become prone for 1 round.
I did it.
The unholy symbol of Descari, the demon lord who attacked Canabras, drawn in human blood.
This is my kind of work.
It's one big stone, no doubt about it. City's greatest sight. Before it was tossed here upside down, it is. The door won't budge. It's locked from the other side. I'm gonna heal the rock. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things: an ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. But not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Minago or her henchmen, only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Alusa once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Alusa sees the wardstone not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light, it is a cage made of pure energy. The place where Descari struck looks like a festering wound, and from which tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, 2 hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red, but they are all waiting. For what? Hearken unto the light warrior's words. The Light Warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven, who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They made no complaint. They ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Discari's evil plan. When the last of the Light Warriors falls, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The Light Warriors pray for help. They plead to someone to strike down their fallen brethren, those who succumb to the demonic corruption and already beyond salvation. But if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabras is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the Wardstone's full power. Now we've got something that requires the Aeon Mythic Path. We can't. We will hearken unto the Red Warriors' words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. The barrier surrounding the world wound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough! Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Discari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk's prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death, but they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabras is the perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the Wardstone along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. No one will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death, and will end their suffering once and for all. Oh no! There was another option if we actually took the power from the Aeon thingy. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Canabras. Perhaps even Almendav, now rest in the heroine's hands. How will she proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. But somewhere deep within the heroine's soul, the familiar ire, ceaseless, endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if it is unleashed here at the stone? We're not going to do that. We will quell the anger of the Red Warriors by offering them peace. Because that is the good option. And also because, well, it's the best option we got. Lusa addresses the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but in her intentions and aspirations. The torment-wearied angels see compassion in her, and also a promise of rest. One day the demons will be driven back. One day the world wound will vanish, like a nightmare chased away by the spring dawn. One day the sky above Canabras will once again gleam a dazzling blue. When that day comes, the Wardstones will no longer be needed, and the angels' watch will be at end. Overcome by this vision, the Red Warriors drop their weapons. With bowed heads, they say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep, one that will not be broken until the day this promise is fulfilled, and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by Discari still gleams scarlet within the Wardstone, but the spread of corruption has been halted. We just put them to sleep. I thought we were going to kill them, but with compassion. The spread of corruption has been halted. The obelisk fills with vital, healing lights. We'll just put them in a little nap. The Crusaders succeeded. The Angels' battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Mendevians can no longer rely on Iomede's gift as they once did, but the danger is past for now. This is the market before it was destroyed.
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
But that was us on that stretcher. He teleported us in. Saving game is impossible, by the way. The blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off of the Grey Garrison. We're filled with sparkles. The Wardstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
My aches and pains, for the first time ever, they're gone.
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now.
How did Monago get here? She doesn't rush into the chamber. She has been here the whole time. But some unknown spell has stopped you and your enemies from seeing each other.
Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now.
Looking down, you notice... Oh.
You'll die anyway.
Looking down, you notice that the wound on your chest has opened up again and is bleeding, as if you were hit by a sword, but there is no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of the wound start to join and heal until it closes fully. Monago's face twists in frustration. The demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelming, all-conquering power fills you. What? That little demoness? Those irritating hordes of the abyss? The gods themselves are your only equals now. I'm going to snooze to give us more time before advertisements. Oh, now we're going to have some fun. Well, fun for me.
We'll see who's having more fun when I've got my claws in you. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
Can we retreat already?
Rude? What are you doing? We have a buff, Mythic Power. You're imbued with Mythic Powers. You get 2 additional attacks per round, plus 5 Mythic bonus to attack. All your attacks ignore enemy DR, automatically confirm all critical hits, and deal additional 100% divine damage. Every first attack you make during a round deals 46 divine damage in a line or cone, depending on attack type. You get 100% fortification, DR10, and 20 acid, fire, electricity, sonic, and cold resistance. Are you the little friend? Does she mean you? I think she does. All your spells ignore spell resistance, energy resistance. Enemies fail all saving throws against them. All healing and supporting spells additionally heal and grant the target fast healing 10 for 5 rounds. All offensive spells deal an additional 100% divine damage and make targets sickened and shaken. But they unmounted me is the thing. So this is actually terrible news.
Into the fray.
Incredible. Minago is actually mechanically afraid. I will have to delay until after Elusa's turn. I think we've also got all our resources back.
You won't survive me.
I forgot about the cone, but jeez. We did, in fact, get all resources back. Awkwardly saddles up.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Hello. Oh, now we've got the spell resistance. Shoot. I forgot what True Strike did. Oh, there's another one. Okay, now I get to do things mythically.
Distract them for me.
The light. Take you.
Endure this.
He gets to attack 6 times right now.
How are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
Anago! To me!
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton, don't do this.
And why not?
You still have a chance to redeem yourself.
It's the truth. The Crusaders of Canabras have treated you like dirt, but we would never do that to you. We are your friends.
Shut up! I've been listening to fairy tales about redemption for 70 years! Enough! Not another word!
I mean, to be honest, she's only so enticing because that's actually true. Well, she doesn't love you. Demons don't know how to love.
You think I don't know that demons cannot love? You think this is news to me?
Sorry.
I know that lying wench can truly love me. But what of it?
Has told a person on this
Maybe I
fool.
love her anyway. No matter what.
Murphy, this is a
And if I
cutscene.
don't, what's it got to do with you?
You're hurting yourself, just so she can hurt you even worse later. And all that so you can feel hurt until the day you die. You're awfully silly.
I know, girl, but it's too late for me to learn any different. When I die, pour one out for the old fool. Enough talking! Manago, cast your spells and get out of here! I'll hold her off. Quickly, before I change my mind!
You can't cast spells in cutscenes? Well, no. The DM said, give me a minute. I was like, I want to cast Hideous Laughter, and the DM's like, hold on.
No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go! Let me finally... God damn it all! Let's go!
The demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body, and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will one day master that inconceivably huge power. We got M's! We can only be Mythic Hero right now. Mythic heroes are set apart from their contemporaries, capable of amazing feats of courage in the face of overwhelming odds. In spite of this, they're still similar in many ways to other adventurers. They have hit points, an armor class, and saving throws. In fact, most of their statistics are comparable to non-mythic characters of an equal level. Where mythic characters differ is in the special mythic abilities. These abilities enhance mythic characters both in and out of battle, allowing them to take part in extraordinary, larger-than-life adventures. You want to be a bimbo angel? You can be a bimbo angel. I think you can take any of these, but I do want to take Instrument of Freedom just for theming. Mythic powers that draw their power from freedom gain the ability to unleash a bolt of energy from Elysium itself, targeting an ally or a foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. It deals 46, plus 2d6 per mythic rank, points of damage to enemies. If used on allies, the bolt instead charges their attacks with weapons for 2+ mythic ranks rounds. The weapons deal 2d6 points of holy damage on hit and count as good. At second mythic rank, those characters become closer to the Azadas that live in Elysium, gaining resist electricity 20 and a +4 bonus on their saving throws against mind-affecting effects. Being a slutty moth puppy wasn't enough? It's kind of the same thing. Oh no, we have to pick a mythic ability. Mythic Charge. Your charge attacks deal additional divine damage equal to 1d6 plus mythic rank. There's something in here for me. Sorry about Kirby. I'm overtime and he knows it. Perfect Cavalry. Moving while mounted no longer provokes attacks of opportunity for you or your mount. Mythical Beast. Your animal companion is just as mythic as you. Your animal companion gains a bonus to its strength, dexterity, and constitution equal to half your mythic rank +1. Its attacks now ignore damage reduction, except so all damage reduction. And are treated as adamantine, cold, iron, ghost touch, and silver weapons. Yes, please. Thank you. Most important. We're so juiced up. I think I'll have to manage everyone else's next time, because I'm kind of butting up against time here, where it's going to force everyone into an advertisement. I don't want to do that. I'm already half an hour over anyways. So I'm going to say that I'm going to consider what to take before next time. I'm going to forget to do that. And then next time I'm going to be confronted with making a lot of level up decisions.